Day 28 of Path to Profitability. It is January 28th. It is 11:20 p.m. For today's chart analysis, I did like a pre-analysis yesterday evening, and today morning I did wake up around 5ish, but I didn't get out of it. So what I did was I did like a half asleep analysis and just put some trades in just to get the habit. Honestly, not the best habit to do, put in trades half asleep, not even like fully aware of it. But I kind of knew what was going on. So how I set it up was that I placed two puts. I shorted the US Mexican peso and the US Japanese yen uh, on the speculation that it was going to go down. And for the gold, I saw kind of like the typical manipulation in which it was going on an uptrend and then it was going to go on a downtrend to liquidate some of the orders and then go right back up again. And I must say, for the US Mexican peso and the US Japanese yen, it didn't necessarily work out how I expected. And it's kind of like a bittersweet feeling because honestly, with the dollar weakening like that, it will affect my daily life at the moment. I don't have the resources to actually get through some of these changes that are happening. But we're still gonna push through it, see how it works. I think I'm getting too overwhelmed on the macroeconomics. But for the for the gold and USD, I did get it right again, but not on the timing. The execution was correct, even so. I did actually accurately predict where the price was going to drop to liquidate more orders and then go up again. So that analysis was correct, but my time frames were too impatient. So what happened was that it went down and then it went back up again, and it was kind of like consolidating that price range, just moving, not sure where it was gonna go. And then I learned that we had news today around 11:30 a.m. and by that time my order was profit for a couple dollars. And when I learned that, I placed the order and went back to sleep, right? And I just had like a lazy morning. I didn't even look at the charts. But when I learned about that, I jumped on the charts and I saw my order and I saw that it was profit. And then the news still hadn't come out. That was like 10:30, 10:50 before the news. And when I learned about the news, I was like, hey, we don't trade news. We have no idea how this might actually go. So I closed my position and I closed it with $50 profit. So that actually means that for the week we're green at the moment. We were minus $8 on Monday, minus $30 on Tuesday, and with the 50 profit right now, that's $12 profit approx. That's without the fees and all that shit, right? But that's still something that's like a good indicator that we might be onto something. After I closed my position, I ignored the charts and news happened, didn't really look at them. I did learn later throughout the day that it was the interest rates and that they stayed the same. And if the interest rates stay the same, that means that the dollar is still on a weak spot, right? Which is a whole nother conversation. And after the news and the interest rate were set, gold skyrocketed and it was gonna take my TP that I had to place earlier, which was like $120 profit. But let's not dwell on what could have been, because again, that was news, that was unpredictable, that's not part of the strategy that I want. But it's good to know that some of my analysis are kind of working out right now. The gold did go execute as planned, just need more timing. It's about timing and patience. The Mexican peso and Japanese yen, they are on a bearish trend. Actually, they still look like they'll go down, especially the Mexican peso. It's a fucking complicated, I swear. It's like bittersweet because I can definitely tell that it's gonna go down, right? But I don't want it to go down. I need it to stay up. I need it to actually have some value. But we're gonna keep at it on the gold. A good. That's right now at 11:30. Like right now, like London session is about to start. Let me actually just mark real quick the sessions. This is Asian, and then this is London. Okay, so I see on Asian session is pushing up. On London session, it's most likely just gonna consolidate as it always does. And then we'll see some manipulation from 9:30 to probably like 10:17. But for tomorrow, I think I do need to like execute an order like pretty early because I'm not gonna be here tomorrow morning to look at the charts. And we see Asian lows, Asian highs. We're gonna look for some consolidation on London session. That way for New York session, we're gonna definitely see some manipulation in which it's gonna go down again, like confirm our orders, and then it's gonna go up again, which is like the pre-analysis that we're looking for. And for US and Mexican peso, I mean, right now it just went on a downtrend from Asian session, and then for London might consolidate, and on the pre-market go up a little bit. Pre-market, no, actually it's super volatile. Not volatile, but it's unpredictable. But yeah, I think it's gonna go down on tomorrow's Asian session. Yeah, tomorrow Asian session is gonna go down, and it's gonna like make some progress. Mexican peso moves on Asian session, that's for sure. It's too complicated. Trying to look at the chart, but there's no like clear time frame on when it moves. There's like no clear evidence of manipulation as far as my experience can tell. But that's pretty much it for right now. So we'll see how tomorrow goes. Day 28.